guys, Rob here with Deluks Gaming, and welcome back to the silky soft crash of creation and the birth of the necrotic space arachnoids. Oh, hey, farmers. Ha ha ha, something to chew on immediately. We have come actually quite a ways in only a few short episodes. Our species is evolving nicely. Look at this, battle station against battle station. Oh, he needs, is that a battle station? No, I think that's a ship actually. It's one of our ships. It's one of our predecessor's designs. We will push him closer so that that laser, oh look at that, oh beautiful, what a beautiful thing. That was amazing. Oh, now he can fly fine. He wasn't getting close enough for some reason. I guess he could, but he needed a little shove in the right direction. That was nice. That was cool. So, you know, I wonder if we could just kind of take him with us. One of the old tactics, one of the old most fun tactics is finding a, is this a ship or is it a station? Does it have engines on it? I don't think, oh no, it does have engines on it. It's just choosing not to travel very quickly. So it's, because it has that green square on it, which means we can press the C button to trade with it. I see. Very cool. But anyway, yeah, interesting. Super fun to push around station. Oh, I guess we were pushing him backwards. Maybe that's part of it. We'll just follow him. So he is part of the predecessors, the earliest forms of our genetic line. Very cool. So I have some names for some ships today, of course, including this ship. I think this ship will gradually evolve and become our mothership, our primary ship, where all other ships are formed, or all the eggs are laid from this ship. That is super exciting. And let's actually, before we go any further, we're gonna go attack a little bit. Let's just, I want to really understand the capabilities of this ship without, so keep in mind, we have not as of yet, with Faction 6, we have not yet put fighters on our ships, or tiny little spiders to go and attack the enemies. Up to now, all we've used is the big lasers, the quantum doom beams, I think they're called quantum doom beams, and the little spinner mines, which are like, actually somebody was saying, oh, I don't remember who it was, but somebody was saying they remind them of the hairs on the back of a tarantula. So on certain types of tarantulas, a defense mechanism on tarantulas, certain types of tarantulas, is their hairs, the hairs on their abdomen can actually fire off and spit against the enemy. And I don't know if they have any poison in them or any kind of material that would make it so that they would hurt the enemy, but they're used to actually scare the enemy away. So that's kind of cool, and that kind of reminds me of what these mines might be more appropriately like. Oh, never mind. I can't fire them right now because they're all shut off. I've lost. Oh, that's a big old missile. We died to these big farmer missiles one time. Oh, these missiles just keep coming. Look at these little tiny ships with big missiles. You are far too small to have those missiles, sir. There we go. He needed to be eaten. Those missiles are a problem. The farmers are actually beautiful prey. Excellent prey for the arachnoids. Now, yes, Spork was saying arachnoids. Maybe we shouldn't be using the term arachnoid because it might be a bit deceiving. But you know what? I'm thinking versus arachnid. Now, of course, this species is based on the first seasons are insectoids. And of course, they're also basically, they're arachnids, and we're going to talk about the term arachnid in a second, but I would think they're almost more of a combination of the two, being arachnid and insectoid, because they came from insectoids, so why not call them arachnoids? Now, I did a little bit of research looking up the name arachnoid to be sure that that didn't correspond with something else, and from what I can tell, Arachnoid was a video game once upon a time, ages ago. I think it was I don't know, I didn't even look at what kind of video game, but I think it was like, I don't know, some kind of console game, or maybe it was even an arcade game. Arachnoid sounds like an old arcade game, like an ancient arcade game, Arachnoid, or it is also the arachnoid apparently is some kind of matter in the brain. So yeah, I think it would also be a great name for this. Wow, those lasers! I'm just trying to get out of. He is aiming exceptionally well. Oh, he was. No, we're gonna lose this ship. We're gonna lose this ship. There's no way. We have no engines. Look at this. We have nothing. Oh man. Oh, that's too bad. Look at, he had lots of those proton beams, I believe those were. Those were proton beams. Yeah, not proton swords. Proton swords are the tracking weapons. Yeah, so I'm thinking arachnoids. Not arachnids, arachnoids, because we are sort of the best of the arachnids in combination with what or best of the insectoids in combination with arachnids. Now, arachnids, my definition of arachnids expanded too. Thank you once again. You guys are just, I think it was Ichthyodactyl that brought it up on the channel. Maybe somebody else did too as well, but Ichthyodactyl brought up that arachnids are not just limited to spiders. They also include mites and scorpions. Scorpions are also a form of arachnid as well. So that really opens up some design options for this species as well, which is very exciting. Whoa! I think our first vehicle, the first rendition of this design looked a lot like a scorpion, so it kind of fits. It's all coming together. Arachnid, arachnoids, scorpions, spiders. It's all here, folks. It's all here. Very exciting. Yeah, I was just trying to get a few more points without dying. Oh, yes. By the way, somebody also mentioned that we are actually under attack. We've been under attack for a while. We've had an agent in the middle of our culture destroying things. So we need to deal with that fairly quickly. And maybe we'll do that right away after we name some ships. So let's go to the 3 screen here. And first of all, this little ship, I want it to be small. I indeed want it to be small. It's very, very small, very, very light. But I think it needs to have a little bit of substance to make it look the part. Because it is supposed to be identified. Now we can say this is a mite. This is a mite of sorts. But I still want it to have kind of a fun name. And who was it? I think it was, let's see, I've got it written down here. Omri. Omri came up with the idea of Daddy Shortlegs. And I don't know, it's kind of a fun name. It's not really dark or anything, but it's kind of a fun little name for a mite. Daddy Shortlegs. So yeah, I think that's what we'll call the ship. So instead of a Daddy Longlegs, he'll be a Daddy Shortlegs, which means we need to actually add some legs to him. So I'll be right back. I'm going to add some legs to this guy, to the DSL, as we're going to call him, because he's Daddy Shortlegs. Digital service line? No, Daddy Shortlegs. Be right back. Okay, there we go. Isn't that much better? This looks so much better. He kind of has that tick-like look to him. He does still have 8 legs, 1, 2, 3, 4 on either side. Now they're all different sizes and whatever. I mean, it's not necessarily supposed to be a tick, but I wanted it to be a very small ship with the proper legs, and he does have some extra firepower. I gave him an extra PD subsystem, as well as, of course, he's got the 2 big fangs, but he's still very small. I gave him a few extra thrusters too as well to make him maneuver properly. He should be able to turn now instead of only strafe, so he should be much easier to fly as well. So I really like him. Now we are going to call this, as I said, the Daddy Shortlegs. Well, if you're wondering how I actually decide which of the names to use in the list that you guys provide me, because there's so many people that want to participate in this, and I'm so appreciative of that. It's very helpful to me too as well. It's so much information. Now, in some cases, like I do like the name Daddy Shortlegs, but it's not really dark, it's not really necrotic. I just wanted to pick sort of a random from the list, so that's what I did here. And I do like it, and it's kind of cute. I figure cute, if anything, will work for this ship above all. I think it needs to be a cuter name, right? Because it's the tiniest of all the ships. Actually, they look spectacular. Actually, I really like the name. The name is great. All right, so now we also have a name for this guy, and this one's going to be a little bit more scientific. This one is compliments of Zephra. I always pronounce his name incorrectly. I think that's right, Zephra. And he suggested that we call it I can never pronounce this. Saltacidae, which is the Latin name. Saltacidae. That is the Latin name of the jumping spider. And Saltacidae swarmth. Because it is a swarming ship. It is one of our swarming ships. And Saltacidae, I figured the reason I thought this would be great is because we could call him Salty for short. Oh, I love it. I love it, Salty. The swarmth of Salty. The Salty swarmth. Fantastic. It's great. Excellent. And there was many of you that were saying, the back legs weren't long enough to be a jumping spider. Well, it is the impression or the feeling of a jumping spider. That's what we're trying to do, right? So yeah, I think that's pretty good. Okay, so now that we've got those two together, another really, I don't know if I should present this now to you guys, because, so our mothership here, I have a name for the mothership. I think we'll wait. For now, it will be the Scripples Brood, because he's just in his infancy, and I don't want to reveal what I've chosen for him as a name. Pardon the interruption. I have decided that I'm not going to hold off on telling you guys a name for this ship. Now, it's going to take a while. The reason I didn't want to tell you right away is because the ship it doesn't look the part yet, and I'm not ready to make this ship look the part. We have a lot of other ships to build before we finish off our mother ship, but we might as well don or give the ship the name that she's going to have, because we know it. I know what she's going to be. She is going to be Lolth. The Spider Queen Lolth. Whoops, I spelled that wrong. Lolth. Lolth, that's right. And it's pronounced Lolth. So Lolth comes from, and we're actually going to add the Spider Queen. The mythology of Lolth. She comes from D&D. I think she comes from the actual early Dungeons and Dragons, the Forgotten Realms, where Lolth, the Spider Queen, was the queen of the Dark Elves, the elves that lived underground. And she is vicious and awesome and necrotic and arachnidy, and it's perfect. And she will make a beautiful mother. I'm so excited, but we're not ready to finish her off yet. That's why I didn't want to name her. But I think you guys can accept the fact that Lolth is still in her infancy, and until she's done evolving fully, and her entire brood must be ready before she will be complete. So we must continue on in building the rest of her brood before we will actually be completely satisfied with her appearance, because right now, really she's nothing more than a tarantula pupae. All right, let's go build up our kingdoms so that, oh, actually, before we do that, we need to, let's take care of some of these guys, build up some points, and maybe hatch some of our salties. We need to get a swarm of salties. And, of course, some DSLs in there, too, as well. The Daddy Short Legs. I like the nicknames as much as I like the names themselves. They're easy, fun to say. Let's get salty. Let's get some salty. We are close. That agent is super close. We need to make a lot of points here. I don't know. How do we get a lot of points quickly with this race? I guess we just got to kill some guys. We really need to get into building some fighters. I think that will improve our... Look at, that's the original design of the DSL. All it is a big gun and engines. Really big engines. Really big engines and no weight. And the engines are not placed properly, so they just kind of spin around. It's fantastic. We're actually, chewing away slowly at the farmers, but this is the slow way to do things. We need to get some stations, or maybe even do some farming, some plant farming. That's not a bad idea. Well, there's a station up here. Let's go get that. That agent is coming for us. That's fine. Let him come. Let him come. Whoops. This thing doesn't... Well, it turns okay. It turns okay, but I really have to predict what's coming. It's not a terrible ship, but it's still, it has a long way to go before it has the firepower that it's going to need to survive in the wild. And it is a mothership, so it's never going to be a strictly just straight up combat ship. It is going to be a factory ship that, of course, hatches all of our brood. Lolth and her brood. Yeah, that agent is totally coming for us. Let's get this station up here. I think it's a station. Hopefully it's a station. That way we can sell off our... Oh, look at this. Are these reds or are they Tinkerels? I think those are Tinkerels. Ah, perfect. Does he have... He has... Oh, those are a larger type of PD weapon. That's right. We have access to the PD subsystems, which are... I'm just interested. Auto-firing projectile weapon. Damage 11 per round, as opposed to these, which are 7 per round. So, I mean, a little bit more. Range 800. Velocity 1,000. So, yeah, just a little bit of everything. Yeah, I mean, they're okay. What's the rate of fire? Fire rate, 7 rounds per second. Doesn't... Hold on. Auto-firing damage, 11 per round. Rate, 5 rounds per second. So the PD subsystem is quite a bit slower, and the velocity... But this velocity is fast. No, velocity is the same. Okay, 5 per shot. Okay, so, interesting. Interesting. The PD weapons for this race are not that great. Like, the point defense weapons are not that great. So, really, we have to rely on our offensive weapons over and above. See that dodge there? That was beautiful. Oh, yes! Oh, still alive. Yeah, that PD weapon, it can't even take out the enemy ship as it's just sitting there, waiting. The PD weapon, really not that good. So, the agent is getting closer. We're gonna go over and grab that other station here. It's funny, the farmers, it seems like they attract a lot of extra components to themselves. You know, like that one guy had a shield, and that ship doesn't normally have a shield. Wasn't born with a shield. They keep grabbing stuff that's just lying around. There's a lot of these, eh? They're almost like little pods with antlers. It's the deer faction. Oh, that agent's getting close. I wonder if it's just one agent or it's going to be a whole team of people. I don't know. Shall we look and see who it is? It is by Ion. So it's Ion. I don't think we've seen it yet. It could be really bad, but he's not attacking our civilization. He's coming after us. Coming after me, Lolth, the leader of the Drow. We are not the leader of the Drow. We are the leader of the space arachnoids. Ah, whoa, whoa, we took a lot of damage there. Missiles. You son of a... Oh, man. Whoa, he like hit me. It was like the kamikaze strike. That was amazing. Okay, let's get back to that. We lost all those points. Man. Oh, that blows. I'm not even sure what if he was using missiles or what it was. Yeah, missiles. He's got 4 missile launchers on him. Look at that. He is a bit of a problem. We need to kind of navigate around here, and then we'll come and get him from behind. Oh, looks like the station or whatever it is. It is a station, I think, but because it doesn't have... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, a little bugger, eh? Oh, there's another one. Oh, I can't turn. Why can't I turn? There we go. Oh, look, goodies. Oh, perfect. We need that. We need all this. Perfect. This will allow us to start building some ships. Ha 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 ha. Excellent. Okay, so let's get our order set up here. So we're going to be launching Daddy Shortlegs. Probably 3 Daddy Shortlegs for every 1 Swarmth. So there we go. That's our loadout. Perfect. All right, and then we can go F, 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 F. Oh, I guess we can only do a couple right now. There we go. Yay, that's cool. Yeah, even the Daddy Shortlegs, there's still 126, so we still need to have quite a bit. Let's just do some of this. Hold on, let's go tab. Just gonna release one of these guys just to... Hold on. There we go. All right. No, I was just taking a quick look in the command menus to see if there was a way to remove this this tutorial. I know there's a way to do it, and I think you can like there's an actual command to get rid of it. So you don't actually have to do it because, well, we know what we're supposed to do. Right? We don't need to have that tutorial on. But I can't find it immediately, and I'm sure you guys will let me know again how to do it. Do we want to... No, we want to keep building more guys. So let's... Yes, we need more salties because they're so cool. Yes, look at them. Oh, he's gorgeous. They're gorgeous. I want a lot of those guys. The Swarm. You know, and I don't know how combat effective he'll be. He looks a little dumb. He's fast, he's nimble, but he's kind of stupid. He flies like I do. He's flying into stuff. Actually, he's gathering materials, which is what we should be doing. This is like old school farming, going into the plants and finding little bugs to chew on, right? Tiny little insectoids. I love it. Nom, nom, nom. Oh, bigger ones. Yummy. These guys are even better. Excellent. 81. We need to make a lot of money. Like, how are we going to make it? The agent is coming. So we do have... Is that the... No. Hold on. Where's the agent? The agent should be, like, right here. Ion should be right here. Let's launch another guy. Oh, I guess we can take care of this guy. Agent? He's here. There he is. Oh, are they... Oh, my God. Okay, wow. These guys... Oh, geez. No, he's got proton beams. No, no, proton beams. No, no, for the mother. Okay. I don't know if we can deal with that right now. I can't turn, by the way. Can't turn. They are really doing a number. Hey, this... They're faction 1. Oh! I see. Well, it has come to that then. You know what we must do? Oh, am I stuck? What? Oh, come on. Really? I'm stuck in the asteroid. Ah, well, I'll dig my way out then. That's fine. I have no problem. We are in trouble. So those guys are tough, and they're coming for me specifically, which means we have to do something to... Because right now, like, our species is a little weak in the sense of we don't have a lot of money. And it looks like most of what our little cities here are building our webs, what the webs are building. The little spiders, they are useless. They have no weapons. So we need to... Oh, there's another station right over here, so let's go grab that. Of course, the social credits are handy, but right now I think we just need R. We need a lot of R. I want to be able to build little fleets, but you know, I think what we need to do actually is start building our first carrier. And I have a name for the carrier, right? And well, you know what? I don't have a name for the carrier. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build the carrier in the likeness of a wolf spider, because the wolf spiders have their babies on their abdomen until the babies are large enough and strong enough to leave the mother, and then they just all explode from the mama. It's actually really, really cool if you've ever seen it, and I'm sure you can look it up online. The wolf spiders are just incredible with all their babies on their back. It's so neat. And I think that's what we need to do, because in order for us to reach our potential as the arachnids, we have to evolve, and part of evolving is growing into our own. And I think we should have enough P. Actually, let's just go see. We should have enough points. Let's go to the upgrade menu. To get so the laser drawn launchers, which are going to be like little spiderlings, little tiny spiderlings that we launch from our ships. So we're going to get the big ones for now, because how much are the big ones to put on a ship? They're 189, actually. That's pretty expensive. That's pretty expensive. But I mean, I expected it to actually be a little bit more than that. We could get shields right now too. I think we need to upgrade the size of our ship as much as possible. And then what else can we get? The PD subsystem. These are it's only 6p. Yeah, we'll grab that too as well. And let's build some ships, or build a ship. This ship is now going to be the wolf spider, in the likeness of the wolf spider, which is going to be it's a medium-sized ship. It's a medium-sized carrier is what it is. So I'll be back. Okay, wow. Okay, so let me first clarify. The essence, the feeling of the wolf spider, the spirit of the wolf spider is here. Now, here's a picture of the wolf spider as without the babies on its back, and a picture of the wolf spider with the babies on its back. Now, I understand it doesn't quite look exactly like a wolf spider, but I wanted to get that same feeling of the wolf spider, as well as have some decent combat capabilities without being too big. So keep in mind, this ship is already 2000p. It's over 2000p. So any bigger, and of course, it would have been super expensive. As a matter of fact, we didn't even put that many engines on here. I don't know how well this will fly. We need to test it out. And I need a name for the ship, guys. I need a name for the ship. Now, it's not going to be called Wolf Spider. You know, from this point of view, it actually looks a little bit like a dead spider. I don't know, and that kind of fits with the whole necrotic thing. Actually, I kind of like the look. It's different. It's different from the other ship. I like it. Let's test it out. She forms. Ooh, very nice. A couple of impulse engines, not enough. I'd love to do more impulse engines. I don't know, it kind of reminds me of, you know, I don't know, it looks like a dead spider. Whoa, and of course we got the two big zappy zappies in the front. We've got the two big quantum beams in the front, as well as four total of the little guys, so 2 on each side otherwise. So in frontal attacks we'll do very, very well, and of course we have the largest of the laser drones on here, which of course are little spiderlings. Yes, it's much smaller than I expected. I mean, I kind of wanted to make a medium-sized ship, and you know, if you compare it to some of the predecessor designs like these here, it's very small, and it doesn't really look like a wool spider, but the theory, the concept is there. Oh, I think we missed something. Yeah, we totally did. Sorry, the leg on one side. I'll just quickly do this while I have you guys here. Now, the reason I wanted to make the legs kind of as a little bit of a protection for the drones in the back, and I don't know how much that will actually offer as far as protection, but you know, it's there, right? Oh, I guess we'll just remove. Sorry guys, just give me 1 sec here. Yeah, that way there's a little bit more protection for the drones in the back, so they won't get shot off as easily, but you know, it'll still happen. Is it the best ship? Like, most practical ship? No. Is it? I wanted to make it a little bit more practical than most, though, so I think it's pretty good. Let's just take a look at our bindings here. Point defense, yeah, point defense. Yeah, I've got a couple extra point defense as well as the big point defense gun. So there's really nothing. Wow, look at all the drones, and they stick. That's a wonderful thing about B drones is they stick around, and they're big, and they do a ton of damage, So they'll just fly with me. I can just basically just keep them launching. I wonder, I don't remember how long they last, but they last for a long time. All right, so where's the, ooh, actually, we should have put a factory on the ship, or we should think about putting a factory on the ship. I don't know how well we're gonna be able to deal with the agent, but we're gonna sort of head that way. We're gonna build up our fleet here. The spiderlings, they hatch. Go get them, boys. Now, the spiders are amazing. We just have to keep our distance from the enemy. I'm trying not to get into... there he is. Okay, so there's our first one. Get him, boys. How do I lock our targets again? I don't remember. I think it's... I'm not sure. Yeah, he already hit me pretty hard. But this guy, we should be... Oh, wow. He absolutely vaporized our front weapons. Maybe we need to add some more protection for our front weapons there, because all of them went down immediately, and... Wow, that was super fast. But the drones took care of him in short order. Fantastic. All right, another one. Yeah, we're losing those front legs very quickly. I used the light armor for the legs because I didn't want the ship to be too heavy. Wow, I guess all we have to do is kind of do a drive-by because the drones are incredible. Okay, get them, boys. Get them. I have to remember how to lock targets because I don't quite remember that part. Oh, I should have zapped him on the way over. Get him, the drones. Nope. We have to, so as a carrier, we have to think differently as a carrier. I think driving up to the enemy, yeah. Wow, those beams are just insane. This is of course a fleet ship. This is the kind of ship, of course, we have in the middle of our fleet, or a few of these. The wolf spot. We need a name for the ship, but we'll always have a few of these ships in our fleet, of course, just launching drones like crazy. And of course, Lolth will have drones as well. I have to hold on, just 1 second. I want to check the controls. It's been a while, so I just want to remember how to lock the target. Is space. Okay. Sorry, guys. Let me just get away here and lock. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Now our drones will just eat away at him until he's dead, because that's what the drones will do. The drones are really good at just eating through that armor. The spiderlings. Go, my kittens. My kittens? No, that's a different season. Not kittens. This is spiders. Or arachnids. Ah, brilliant. Get him. Oh, we got him. Wow, super fast. Sometimes those lasers kind of dig right under armor. It's almost a little cheaty. It's good. It's really good. I remember that from the tournaments. And if I remember correctly, I don't know if the agents will actually hatch new agents. So I think as we kill these guys, like, that's it. They're done. I'm just trying to stay clear of the big guys here as long as possible. Okay, turn around. Maybe I can zap him. No. Yeah, this thing doesn't turn quite as nicely as I want. Like, I don't think we're done with this design. I think we need to keep modifying this design until we get it right. And I should be, wow. I should be going and unloading any C that we get or any R that we get while we're, when we win battles. And I'm not using, I keep forgetting, I'm just focusing on the drones here because the drones are so good, but I don't think we have enough drones to be just solely worrying about, or just using our drones alone. We have to think about, come on drones, get them. Okay, they're focused. Okay, we need to stay away from them. I think that's the key. Stay away from them as long as possible. Okay, let's get the drones focused on this guy. Come on, get him. This is where, you know, he is. Oh, those are like point defense guns or something. He's cornered me. There's nothing I can do but defend myself now. Come on. How are we doing for power? Power seems to be okay. We're launching. We can keep those lasers on non-stop. Oh, okay. No, turn around. We can keep those lasers on. Well, we didn't have the big quantum doom beams, but we did have the small ones on constantly. We weren't reducing in power at all, and still launching drones. I have no engines left, so this thing's definitely not fast enough. I think we need to make a few more modifications somehow to add some speed. So just give me one sec here. Okay, so I just added a few more of the impulse drives. That's not enough. Like, I think this ship is going to have to be bigger. I think it's going to have to be bigger. We're going to have to find a way to add more engines to this ship to make it more maneuverable because it's too heavy. I didn't think it was going to be too heavy because, well, it's smaller than I expected, but it is actually too heavy. So, I mean, the impulse engines, of course, right there, right then, I can tell you that that dramatically improved its speed. That was actually, wow, those impulse engines are really good. They don't have a high top speed, but they sure get you accelerated quickly. So I think we need more of those. More of the impulse engines, and they're the high impulse engines. They're just more expensive, right? So let's get this guy. Let's finish this guy up. We have to kind of get a fleet of drones kind of, you know, banked up before we attack the enemy. Oh, he does have defensive drones too. So that is a bit of a problem. Yeah, but if our drones get on him for any substantial amount of time, like he's toast. Oh, look! One of the old brood ships. Excellent. Together we can do it. There we go. Nice job. All right. Well, I have to say we have a long way to go before this fleet will be ready, but let's maybe I want to take care of this. You know what we'll do? We're going to switch back to the Spider Queen, and we're going to launch. They're so expensive though. Those large drones. Maybe we should have gone for smaller drones. More drones. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe. We'll think about it. Let's go back to Lolth, and then we can actually build a little fleet, and maybe together we can destroy that agent. Because I think that's what we have to do. We have to go collect some goodies, though. So let's... Wow, it's so different going from one ship to another. Like, this ship flies so much differently. I don't think we have any of the high impulse engines on this ship. You can tell, like, it's very smooth. It's not jerky at all. But it doesn't accelerate very fast, but it has a high top speed, right? So, yeah. Oh yeah, I do have a couple of the high impulse for turning, that's it. Wow, what a difference they make though. I definitely like those a lot. And we'll have to invest more of those in our ships now that I kind of understand them a little better. Oh look, there's another Lolth. I always want to say, because I remember when D&D, when I was younger, of course we played a lot of D&D, and look, we played with Lolth. And when I was younger, we always called her Lolth. I always thought the L was silent, so we always called her Lolth. But apparently, recently, in the last few years, while talking to friends, etc., that I've discovered that the L is not silent. The L, well, who's to say, right? I mean, this is apparently from, you know, the company that, or the people that, you know, invented or created Lolth. That the L is not silent. We're gonna get our butt kicked from these guys. They're just too fast, so we have to, oh, there we go. I was having trouble turning there. Awesome. Yeah, see, when they run away, yeah, there's nothing I can do if they run away. Wow, is that a laser drone? Interesting. Who are these guys? Yeah, they're the Tinkerell. Interesting. I'm not sure. Come to me. I do like the spinning drones because they accelerate you. That is a neat tactic, and I want to use them on all my ships, but I don't. You know, I think it's only for specific types of ships. Why am I chasing this guy? Because, I don't know. Whoa! I found the bomb! Ah, oh, darn it! No, Zap, come on, hit him! There we go, we got him! Nice! Nice! We are getting a little chewed up from their drones. It's okay. We just got to get out of here now. Wow, that was a nice hit. Made some good money there, but we need to get out of here. Oh no, come on! Come on! They've got little shields on these guys, the little Tinkerell shields. Yeah, there we go. And we... Ah, come on! I have no engines. Come on! Hold on. Can we escape this, maybe? Let's try. We'll try. We'll... Oh, right. We still have this one. I'm tempted to keep this one as well, just because it's really fast to build and we can escape, right? Let's go. Let's go. Get that engine up. There we go. We almost need to put a smaller engine. Ah, no. Oh, man. But, yeah, I think... You know, I think we're going to keep this design, actually. Believe it or not, we're going to keep this design, but I want to make just a little bit of a modification to it. Which means we're going to need another name for it. So, I actually want to have a smaller maneuver thruster built before the big thruster. That way he can actually kind of get out of there first. It's great. I also want to make it so that he can maneuver. So if we did this, light bodywork, and actually this comes in a couple different sizes. Yes, the skinny one. And if we do that and we put some engines, oh, beautiful. Look at that. Fantastic. There we go. There we go. Now he should be able to turn. And we actually don't need the big thrusters on the side. I think that's ridiculous. We don't even need, I mean, how much strafing are we actually going to do? I mean, I have to be better at, that actually, it looks cooler, although it's not really spider-like. But I like the design for the purpose of escaping. So when we need to escape, of course, we can just hop into this ship and be gone. Look, we can turn. I can turn now. Oh, brilliant. It's such a simple, cool little design. Oh, fantastic. Can we... Oh, whoa. Problem is, high risk of hitting things, running into stuff. That's always a problem. We have to try not to hit anybody here. Because if we hit any... Oh, no, never mind. Okay. Let's get out of here. Come on. Come on. Let's go. No! Oh! I was stuck. We're never gonna make money this way. This is gonna be a long series, guys, because I'm not playing very well. Actually, I like this. This is a great little ship now. Look at him. He's fantastic. You have a cruise. You know, a drone or two on here might actually be a pretty good thing. It'd be a good runner ship. Well, that's exactly what I want him for. I still can't hit the broadside of a barn, but I think the odds are higher that I actually hit something now. This little guy, the guy with just the one little gun, he actually killed him, not me. Super funny. Okay, let's go back to... we need to make money. We're not doing very well at all at making money. Ugh. Okay, come on. Okay, let's take the wolf spider out. And because I think we can do better in terms of earning money. It's just we're trying to find an agent with, you know, kind of a medium class all by himself. And it's these guys, come on. Really? Come on. Son of a... Oh, friendly. Oh, was that a friendly? I think it was a friendly. It wasn't one of my designs. What's that say? Yeah, anytime you see a design that's not mine, it's probably doing fairly well. My designs, okay, so they're not great. Yet, but they will be. We are still young. We're still very young. And I'm trying to find the perfect balance between art, function, and style, and all those things. Because I think in order to have a good faction, it must be attractive as well. There was some really great ones during the tournament. I forget the name, but there was an octopus fleet that was entered into, I think, the last tournament, and I think they were part of the final 12. Like the person won a prize. I haven't given out the prizes yet, but he actually won a prize for his design for not only beautiful design. He actually won a big portion, a big chunk of the tournament. So it was pretty amazing. So I think, you know, when you're building designs and building fleets, I think the best fleets are the most attractive and the most combat effective. It's a combination. You want to have both. And yeah, this thing does not turn well. I can't. It's backing up is not working that well either. Hold on, let's test that out because sorry, I know it seems like I'm just driving terribly, and I guess I am, but I'm trying to understand how the range of motion for this guy. Okay, launch some drones, I guess here. I should probably be keeping the drones launched at all times because, well, the obvious reasons, because the drones are amazing, and of course you want to keep the drones in the air. So, and it's, yeah, I think locking your targets is probably key too as well. Now, the Reds do have laser drones as well, and they're pretty good. They're not bad. All right, so this is a good ship to make money with, but it's going to take a little bit longer. And what I might do, actually, is in between this episode and the next episode is just make some money. Unless you guys want me to just play the game, you know, like just sit here and attack the enemy and die and, you know, go through the motions. I don't know if everybody's here for the builds or people are here for the gameplay. Because, I don't know, maybe some of you are still new to Reassembly, and I'm cool with just playing the game. Like, I mean, that's why I'm here, is just to play the game. But I know there's some of you that are here just to watch the builds, because it's fun. I know I like watching the builds. I like watching some of my friends actually build ships on YouTube. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay, let's get some drones out. Yikes. He's got... Whoa! He's got some big modular guns on that sucker. Come on. And, of course, I'm not fast enough to be a runner. I think that's what it is. I need to be fast enough to be a runner. If I'm going to be a drone ship, I have to be faster. A carrier, a B carrier, must be faster. That's really important. And I must be... Look at how slowly I turn. So that's another thing. I think we're going to have to bite the bullet and put engines on the legs. I think that's the only way to make this ship really functional is in terms of maneuvering. But the problem is well, maybe I won't run into things as often if I had proper maneuvering, right? Because this thing, look at how slowly it turns. Look at this. Super slow. And of course, acceleration is fairly slow. We don't have any big thrusters on it. And if we try and go in reverse, I don't even know if we can go in reverse. Okay, so I'm going to try now. Yeah, it's super slow. Super slow to go in reverse. So we definitely need to make some modifications to the ship, to the Wolf Spider, so that... Whoa, what was that? Did somebody just nuke our city? What happened? Hold on. Wow, that was crazy. Something happened. Okay, I can't... no, I'm not ready. No, don't attack me now. Oh, man. Okay. Son of a... you know what? Every series I've done in this game, it always starts out the same. It's a disaster. Like, my ships are just a disaster, and I struggle with everything. Look at it. It looks like somebody rammed one of the asteroids and just blew it apart. And the pieces came flying at me. That was crazy. That was insane. I don't see any agents around here. It looks like that other agent has kind of lost interest in me. We did take a big chunk out of him, so that's good. That's a good thing. We need to get some money here. So let's make some money. This will give us... usually these are like 500 to 700, something like that. 300, okay. Well, whatever. You know, it's all good, right? It all helps. These green guys, who are they? They are Faction 1, oh no, they are... Nope, they are Faction 7 or... No, Faction... They are the Crystalline. Maybe the Crystalline. I don't know. I can't tell. Okay. As soon as I lose my abdomen, I'm toast. Just like a wolf spider with their spiders. As soon as they lose their abdomen, they're done, right? Is that a... Is he friendly? No. Oh, so the colors are so similar. I thought he was maybe friendly, but no, he's not friendly. What the heck is happening? What kind of ship is that? Well, you know, kind of a rough day for the necrotic space arachnoids. I admit that. You know, I see those guns get shot off so quickly. You know what? Before we go, maybe we should make a modification to the armor. Now, we'll do it next time, but yeah, kind of a rough day for the necrotic space arachnoids. I can't turn, I can't back up. This thing needs a lot of help. It is actually a terribly impractical design. And those front lasers get shot off way too quickly. I think we need to put the lasers on the inside of the ship rather than the outside. I know this. This is like you know, Reassembly 101. Where do you put your guns? You put your guns on the inside of your ship, not the outside of your ship, because they're gonna get knocked off. Because every time you ram into something, and especially if you have a very unmaneuverable ship like this one, you're gonna ram into things. So yeah, and I keep forgetting to launch my drones too, so that's another thing. Anyway guys, it's been a long day for me, and of course it's been a long day for the necrotic space arachnoids. So we're gonna call it, and we will be back hopefully in a few days. Alright, have a good one, take care.